welcome back to my channel. I can't believe I'm finally saying this. It took me so much time to get to this point because a lot has changed since I last posted here, and one of the major changes is what I'm about to share with you guys. Yeah, so, and that is, I bought a property. Oh shit, oh gosh, I don't know how to start from again. Do you know, maybe I'm not even going to bother and edit this part so much because I'm just going to post it raw like that. And in fact, this is just going to be a gist section. Yeah, I don't know again. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I've been away for the longest, like I said earlier, and one of the things that have kept me away is my property purchase. So I bought a property last year, and that was like exactly 6 days before my birthday last year, and that's really kept me very occupied aside other things. It's I just thought to share the journey, share the process with you guys here. And this is a part of me that means so much to me because it's something I've been meaning to do the longest. Although I didn't owning a property was not top of my list. It was not top of the things I had on my vision board last year. I was hoping to get it later part, start the process later part of the year. I didn't know I was going to start the process in June. Do you get? So but I had an experience that prompted me to just bring it further. I wanted to start with rent to rent arbitrage and also do like Airbnb. But my first experience was very horrible. Not like my first experience with Airbnb, no. My first experience with sourcing a property, like sourcing for a property that I can use for rent to rent. So the people or the person or the people I had that told me they were going to help me source the property, it didn't turn out well. I had that conversation with my sister. After the experience, I just called my sister. I told her what was going on, and she was like, all this stuff is unnecessary stress. Why don't I just save the energy? And she gave me we discussed the downside of that rent to rent. So she was like, it will be best for me. Yeah, it's going to take more time, but it will be best for me and safer for me to just buy my own property and start what I want to do with it, because that way I know it's mine at the end of the day, and I can choose to live there and use other rooms to more like house hacking. That way I'm also saving money and also making money. So it would be better for me to do it that way than actually doing rent to rent. We just had that long conversation. I was like, okay, I'm just going to that was one of the things that prompted me to bring my property purchase closer. I knew that the property was not going to be like it's not like my dream home, or I'm not just buying it for aesthetics purpose. I don't care about the aesthetics. I just wanted something that has value, or a property that had room for me to add more value to it, more like that. So I was telling myself, if it was going to be a 2-bed, I want a 2-bed that is spacious, right? That could be a double, and I want a big dining and a lounge that I can make the dining space will be ideal enough to make a room. That was what, and I wanted good bus links, like transport links. I just had that in mind. I just told myself, if a property can get this, and I think every other thing I can walk around it. I went online, I started looking for properties. I got booked in for a good number of them. Let me say, like, maybe like I don't have them in mind, but I know they were less than 6, because I know myself. I didn't want to overwhelm myself with so much viewings. I just said, let me just book this ones first. I finally went for the third one, like the one the successful third one that I went for the viewing, and immediately that was the one I ended up buying, because immediately immediately I entered, like, the lounge was okay. So the agent took me around, showed me everywhere. Instantly, I just put in an offer. She was like, oh, that was quick. I told her, yeah. this is what I'm looking for. I just proceeded to cancel my other viewings. I didn't bother because I don't want to confuse my head. Do you understand? Like, I just said, this is it for me. So I told the agent, this is what I'm offering for the property, and just, she said okay, she's going to communicate it to the seller. And that was it. The next day she got back to me and said, oh, the seller agreed, and we proceeded with purchase. This whole property thing, it was inspired by my dad, actually. Watching him is I think he was my major inspiration in my interest in property.
But these bitches in my business come me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You don't see I'm the lowest of the lowest. But then you can keep it like nobody knows it. Oh, stay out the way. I need you to get the fuck out my space. On the way, please don't play. Pussy spin like a great escape.
As that day comes, as I go on, God, watch over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbors. As I
Me got me feeling that we want a day. Watching my story, I see you getting my lifestyle. I see you getting my lifestyle.
So I just went through that phase. I'm very happy. It's more like an investment property, but I'm going to be fixing up every space, or rather I've already started fixing up every space in a way that it's going to reflect my personality as well. I mean, that's the advantage that comes with being a homeowner, right? So but I'm trying to make it as neutral as possible, and in a way that it can, anybody that's going to live here for a long time is going to be okay with the painting, the decor. It's not going to be too saturating or overstimulating for them. Like, I'm picking colors that sorry, English. I'm picking colors that are very easy to love, very soothing, and also very comfortable. So yeah, this is going to be a home series for us all, and you're going to participate in picking out the colors, participate in picking out furnitures. Am I still buying furnitures? See, when I mean participate, I'm a lazy shopper. I don't like going to stores to buy things. I like to stay at the comfort of my home, comfort of my bed, or comfort of anywhere, and just order things online. I know there are stores. Sometimes I just go to the store, except it's something that has to do with measurement. I need to go and get even measurements. The measurement is always online, so there's really no excuse. What are the things I buy on? Okay, trousers. Yeah, because I'm not a short woman, and it's quite difficult for me to buy my actual length without going to the store. Because if I order online, they come, looking so crappy. But I just, that's the major thing, that if anytime I want to buy pants, trousers, I just go straight to the store. I don't bother ordering online, because I'm not about to wear John Benson. Oh, is it John Benson? So there's going to be house renovations as well. There's going to be conversions. I have a space that I want to convert to a bedroom, like my second lounge. I call it my second lounge because I don't even use that space. It's meant to be a dining, but then again, it's big enough to be a room. Yeah. There's the kitchen. The kitchen is going to take a while because I still have, I want to do complete renovation in the kitchen. Like, I want to take out the units, take out everything, the floor. But I've done some things to it to make it more, the property was already livable, as you can see in the videos I'm sharing. It was already livable as at the time I bought it, but I just, just to customize it, let me put it like that, to make it look like mine. I had to do some things to it. It was giving me one kind of vibe like old, you know. I just had to change the colors at the meantime, and I changed the colors of the cupboards. I changed the worktop, the color of the worktop, because it was black. The only time I like black is maybe clothes, footwears, and handbags. Aside that, I'm not obviously, yeah, hair. But when it comes to home, I don't really pick out black colors. I think it makes I don't know, I don't just like the look of black. Sorry, black paints. Nah. So the worktop was dark, the floor was dark. I had to change the floor to something. I've already done something, so I'm going to still share the whole process. I am still doing some, which I'm going to carry us along. We're going to do it together. You know, it never ends anyway. So this whole process is not going to be just about house renovation like this, and my life is very different now. This is like a growing curve, especially for myself, and I'm just going to document the process and share it with everyone. Not everyone, I mean my family here. So moving forward, it's not just going to be property renovation or my house. It's going to be, I'm going to be sharing some bulbs of my life and the process of building the life I actually want for myself. And that's it. Hopefully I don't get to disappear again, but I'm not going to make a pinky promise because I'm not sure, but I'll try not to.